T2X is on the Tron blockchain, so you need the token TRX and a Tron wallet to invest with. If you use mobile, TronLink and Clever wallets are the most popular. There are Android and iOS versions available, and for desktop there is a Chrome browser extension. I'll leave all the links in the description. T2X is what I like to call a compounding investment dApp. You invest consistently to get the best returns. The way this works is every day there is a daily auction. You enter the auction using TRX tokens and you will receive T2X tokens. In each auction, there is a set amount of T2X tokens which decreases every day. Your allocation will depend on how many TRX tokens entered the auction that day. After the auction completes, you can collect your T2X tokens and stake them for a time period you choose. You will then receive TRX dividends and T2X tokens as interest. Now that we understand the basics of how the platform works, let's run through all the steps in more detail. Navigate to T2XToken.io, then click the dApps tab and select Auction Lobby. Make sure your Tron wallet is opened and you have TRX tokens ready to go. You can get TRX from multiple sources. The easiest is from Xswap. I'll leave the link in the description. Now, if your wallet is connected, you will see your wallet address here. This is the current auction day. Now, as you can see, T2X has a long history and is a very trusted platform. This is the amount of T2X tokens that will be distributed to all the users that enter the auction. This amount decreases daily, as you can see here in the history. This is the ratio you will receive, and this changes as more TRX enters the auction. Now let's enter the auction. Before we enter, always make sure you have enough TRX to pay for the transaction fees. Now, as a rule of thumb, I always leave at least 20 TRX in the wallet. Click on the Enter tab, then enter the amount. I will add 100 TRX. Click Enter Auction. When the wallet opens, always make sure the function is what it is meant to be. We can see here it says Lobby Enter, which is correct. Click Accept. Now, it may take a few seconds to show your entry. This is the amount you receive as of now. However, if more TRX enters the auction, this amount will decrease. When the auction has finished, indicated by the timer here, we can collect our E2X tokens and stake them. As you can see, we now have a collect button. This is how many T2X tokens I got for my 100 TRX. Click Collect and make sure the function is correct. Then confirm. Now let's click on the Stake tab. You can now see your T2X balance indicated here. Now the way this works is very simple. We add the amount of T2X tokens we want to stake, and then we specify the number of days we want to stake for. For every 5 days we stake, we get bonus days rewards, which is paid in T2X tokens. The longer we stake, the more bonus days we will receive and the more TRX dividends we will accumulate. For this example, I will stake the 2,552 tokens. I never stake anything after the decimal point. This can sometimes cause issues with the transaction. If we stake for 5 days, you can see we get a 1-day bonus. 10 days will give 2-day bonuses. I will stake for 120 days to get 24 bonus days. As you can see, we are currently on day 167 and our 120-day stake will complete on day 287. Now I have everything set, it is time to stake. Click the stake button. Always check the function is correct. Here we can see it says stake start, which is correct. Click accept. Now it will take a few seconds for your stake to show. Now we have our stake started, let's look at some very important information. As you can see, this stake is showing in waiting. This will stay in waiting until the current day auction completes. Then your stake will become active. It will then take one more auction completion before it displays your first dividends and interest. You can cancel your stake anytime while it is in the waiting period. However, if you cancel a stake when it has become active, you will be penalized and lose some of your original, if not all, your T2X. You will never lose your TRX. Another important thing to note is before you enter the auction, always use a referral link. This will give you free T2X. I will leave my referral link in the description. Be sure to watch my self-refer video on how to get an extra 15% free tokens. Now, if you have friends or anyone you want to help, be sure to give them your referral link. Simply copy the link from here. They will receive an extra 5% in free tokens. You will earn 10%. Okay, so where do our dividends come from? So 95% of the TRX that enters the daily auction gets redistributed to all the current stakes. On top of that, 10% of all the fees charged in the in-app exchange Xswap is used to buy back T2X in the daily auction. Now, this brings us to the next important piece of information. Can we sell the T2X tokens we get from the auction? And the answer is yes, right here in Xswap. We can also buy T2X tokens. Now, not only can we buy and sell T2X tokens, we can also provide liquidity in T2X and in TRX and get paid dividends from all the transactions made in Xswap. Now, all the information can be found here in the FAQ. Now, the yield farming and the ROIX options are explained in detailed videos on my channel. I will leave links in the description. Now, if you have connection issues with your browser, try using a different browser or clearing your browser history. I personally use Microsoft Edge to connect to T2X. Okay, so I hope this video has helped, and be sure to leave a comment below. I will help you further if you need it.